Do you want to grow professionally? Do you want to develop yourself as a leader? Are you looking at ways to develop and grow your organization, yourself, and your life? The essence of growth lies primarily in your skills. Skills, which can be hard skills or soft skills. Hard skills, or which are often called the technical skills or the technical know-how about things. However, soft skills are your personality traits, the ones which you carry. Most of us focus on developing our hard skills all through our academics as well as the professional career. Hard skills, which are usually acquired through education or attending training sessions, these deal with handling the machines, the software, or the tools. Soft skills are your personality traits which you spend a lifetime to develop. Hard skills are important to you, but soft skills, they play a larger role. There are managerial and leadership roles where team working is required. In these cases, you must showcase your team handling soft skill. Some recruiters also lay more emphasis on the candidates who have better soft skills. Let's take an example of two candidates. You have to hire a person who can handle a data analysis tool effectively. You get many profiles, out of which you zero in on two and call them for an interview. The first candidate, Mr. A, he has great technical knowledge, has worked on the same software Tableau, which is the one you use in your organization. During the interview and the discussion with Mr. A, you find out that he is not open for any new ideas, sticks to his own way of working, and is less of a team player. In comparison, the other candidate, Mr. B, he is someone who had learned Tableau, has used it scarcely in an earlier organization, but has openness for learning, takes a collaborative approach, and is an effective presenter and communicator. Which ones of Mr. A or Mr. B would you decide to hire and why? There can be different opinions around this. However, research shows that more often than not, Mr. B will be a better candidate in comparison to Mr. A. Have you had these experiences or these type of experiences with any of your team members or employees? Some of you might think that data analysis job that shouldn't require much of a customer interaction, so even Mr. A would fit the role. And of course, he also carries good experience of handling Tableau earlier. But will Mr. A also be a good fit for your team or your organization? That is the importance of soft skills. As you grow in the organization and take up a managerial or a leadership position, one of the most important aspects of your role, that is people management. This is where soft skills play a big role. Yes, you still need to know the technical traits of the trade, or else your team might take you for a ride. But knowing your team members, resolving conflicts, creating a team game plan, these are all essential components in the role of a manager or a leader that you play for the organization. Soft skills are not binary in form. I mean, it's not that you either have it or you don't. Most of you do possess these adequately. In some of these you might be exemplary, and in some others you might require some development. You could be an effective communicator, but might lack effective prioritization. You might be wonderful in resolving conflicts, but maybe not that good in the presentation skills. It is also quite common to underestimate the importance of these skills, or maybe overestimate your own proficiency level. A few scenarios which you can consider for yourself. First, are you often late for meetings or maybe struggle meeting your deadlines? Second, are you unable to get the desired results through your team members? Third, do you have a low client retention rate than the others who are there in your field? Fourth, do you feel jittery when you have to face the audience, make a presentation, maybe to your management? So before overcoming any of these challenges, you must first identify and acknowledge these areas which you think you need to develop on. You can do this by having a discussion with yourself. Do introspection. Evaluate your performance deficiencies, and you can reach out to a few of your trusted friends and colleagues. They can give you feedback around it. The first step in your development journey, that will be to have a strong why. Why is it that you want to develop your soft skill? Maybe you want to develop it around communication, presentation, team handling, anything. Why do you want to do that? Until and unless you have a strong why for yourself, you will not succeed. This why represents your beliefs and your passion. Knowing your why, that will give you the right direction. An example of it, that can be, I want to develop my negotiation skill so that I am able to close deals in my favor to impact the business revenues. After why, the next step in your development is how. How can this be accomplished? How can you determine the channels through which you can fulfill your quest of that why which you have? There can be different modes which you can explore. The how is the way in which you can accomplish your why. It is about your value system, the processes you follow, the structures that you have, and the infrastructure that you require to support that why which you build for yourself. An example of this can be, I will set a time in my daily schedule where I can study, learn, and implement the changes in my behavior to build this skill. The third step after deciding your how is to look at your what. Remember, you must move to your what only after you have your why and how in place. Your what for developing your skills, that can be reading books, attending seminars, or in today's scenario, more of webinars. Attending some training sessions which can add value to your skill development journey, watching some informative videos, discussions with experts in that skill area, go to a networking event, try making conscious changes that you would in your behavior. The example of what can be, I have registered myself to attend the Business Essential Skills Training session to improve my skills, or I am reading the top 3 books to help in improving my negotiation skills, or I have been having constant discussions with the experts to develop these negotiation skills. Having these goal statements, these send a positive message to your brain, and you start doing what you had planned to do. To start your development journey, the right time is now. If this video made you think in the direction of your development, click on like, share it with all your contacts, press the subscribe button and turn on all the notifications for the channel Neel Kapoor. Have a wonderful journey and may you develop and grow.